If there is one single image that serves as the emblem of American life, even if only for a few fleeting seconds, it is not the Statue of Liberty nor the solemn facade of the White House. It is the quintessential tableau of an American behind the wheel, cruising effortlessly down the interstate, one hand steering, the other gripping a steaming burger, perhaps accompanied by a foil-wrapped burrito. They are multitasking, eating, driving, and absorbing the news or music from the radio. This scenario is utterly unremarkable here. For Americans, this is the very fabric of daily existence. And it is precisely from this perpetual motion that we begin to grasp why the United States has solidified its position as the undisputed global capital of fast food. The sheer scale of this culinary dependence is astonishing, supported by statistics that defy expectation. National nutritional surveys consistently show that somewhere between 36 and 40% of American adults consume fast food at least once every single day. This isn't a figure restricted to holiday splurges or busy weekends. It is a daily, committed pattern of consumption. In practical terms, out of every 10 people encountered today, 4 are likely fueling up on burgers, fries, or fried chicken. Most tellingly, the 20 to 39 age bracket, the core of America's productive labor force, is the heaviest consumer of these quick meals. The financial commitments are equally staggering. Each American spends roughly $1,200 to $2,500 annually just on fast food alone. When multiplied across a population exceeding 330 million, the U.S. fast food market balloons to an industry worth over $330 billion annually, a figure that dwarfs the gross domestic product of many sovereign nations. Consider McDonald's alone, perhaps the ultimate metric of this phenomenon. Globally, McDonald's serves close to 70 million customers daily. Every day, McDonald's registers between 69 and 70 million customer visits worldwide. To put that abstract number into sharp relief, if you were to line up every person served by McDonald's globally each day, you would have a population roughly equivalent to the entire nation of France queuing for a burger. And their staggering output continues. An average of 75 burgers are sold every second across McDonald's worldwide operation. Furthermore, here is a truly shocking piece of nutritional data. Measured purely by weight, the humble French fry is the single most consumed vegetable-adjacent item by Americans. The quantity consumed annually in the U.S. far surpasses the collective consumption of bona fide fresh produce like cabbage, tomatoes, or dark leafy greens. American youth quite literally grow up steeped in this culture. Children are relentlessly targeted by fast food advertising, estimated to encounter thousands of fast food promotions yearly. This relentless saturation ensures that fast food doesn't just enter the stomach, it is deeply embedded into the behavioral patterns and unconscious habits of the populace. On average, the typical American encounters fast food advertising more than 5,000 times per year. Why exactly did the U.S. become the preeminent haven for fast food? The answer must begin not with the food itself, but with the land. America is geographically vast, and critically, its urban centers are defined by sprawl. Homes are separated from workplaces, which are distanced from supermarkets, schools, and healthcare facilities. Distances between essential points of life are not measured in blocks or meters, but in minutes spent driving. A 30-minute daily commute is considered utterly normal for millions. When daily life is stretched out across miles of asphalt, the traditional seated leisurely meal becomes an unsustainable luxury. Fast food emerged as the organic, inevitable solution. Food had to be compact, manageable with one hand, and require no lengthy stop. The second powerful factor is America's profound car culture. If one single object defines modern American existence, it is the automobile. The car transcends mere transportation. It functions as a critical mobile extension of the home and office. This reality spurred a transformative invention, the drive-thru. Eating and driving without stopping, without parking, without even setting foot inside the restaurant. This process is engineered for seamless continuity, operating with the efficiency of an industrial assembly line. Many locations are explicitly designed so that drive-thru revenue surpasses that of in-store dining. If you observe a map, you will notice that fast food chains cluster densely along major highways, near interchange off-ramps, and surrounding suburban developments. They act like logistical refueling stations, places where individuals quickly stop to recharge their energy before resuming their journey. To fully appreciate the explosive growth, we must rewind to the post-World War II era. Suburban tracks exploded seemingly overnight, and traditional family models began to evolve dramatically. Society demanded accelerated eating habits to match the surging pace of industrial production. The need was clear. Food had to be uniformly reliable, fast, and most importantly, cheap. Americans craved consistency. They did not want to worry about unpredictable quality from state to state. A critical element that cemented fast food's dominance is its organizational structure. It does not rely on the unique talent of a culinary artist. It relies entirely on the established, rigorous process. Every step is standardized, measured, and repeatable. Patty thickness, grilling time, cheese placement, and sauce volume all are dictated by corporate operational protocols. This creates an enormous commercial advantage, uniformity, and predictability, and fast food perfectly aligns with the American wallet. The reason for this low cost is deeply rooted in U.S. agricultural policy. The government heavily subsidizes the mass production of key commodities: corn, soybeans, beef, and dairy. These massive subsidies drastically suppress the input costs for fast food producers. In many circumstances, purchasing a complete fast food meal is actually cheaper than buying the ingredients and cooking a comparable meal at home. Like many other cultures where eating is treated as a social ritual, Americans adopt a fiercely pragmatic view of food. It is fuel necessary to sustain activity. Lunch breaks are often notoriously brief, and dinner is frequently consumed in front of the television. Fast food did not destroy American culture. It adapted seamlessly to it. It demands no halt, no deep focus, no dedicated time slot. To summarize, fast food is the logical and inevitable outcome of a comprehensive system: sprawling urban design, the dominance of the automobile, and a culture that worships efficiency. To truly change American dietary habits requires a fundamental overhaul of how cities are structured. Until these foundational elements change, fast food will remain sovereign in America. Thank you for your interest in this story, and now I bid you farewell.